box, you can we can do like, I want to know you, we want to know you more. So please, can you see from the shared screen here, the let's connect one, so you can type hello, and then you type your name, sending warm greetings from, and then you can type your country name, and then excited to be part of this learning journey together, looking forward to engaging in discussions. So you can type it on the chat box. Make sure it's for everyone, not private. So let's catch up later. Thank you so much, everybody. Hey. All right, so welcome everyone. I'm so happy that we are today. Greetings to all of you and welcome to Educators Meetalk, Content Creation in Education. So it's such a pleasure to see all of you guys today while also waiting for other participants to join this meeting as well. So I'm very happy that everyone, all the educators, leaders, and also content creators are gathered here, and we believe that now we are going to have something amazing, right? So I would like to introduce myself first, just like you guys in the chat box. So hello, I'm Gabby. I'm going to be your moderator for today, and I'm sending warm greetings from Indonesia, especially from a small city, Gorontalo in Indonesia. And so excited to be part of this learning journey together and looking forward to engaging in discussion. So everyone, as I do my introduction, I also hope all of you who join this will do the same. You can type in the chat box, just like everyone in the chat box right now. So can I greet some of the participants that already give their introduction and greetings in the chat box. I would like to say hi to Jeremy from Indonesia. Nice to see you. And also hi for Sam from Cambodia. Wow, nice to see you. And also hi to Rahmat Prayuda. Oh, is it one of our speakers today from Indonesia? Hi, Rahmat. And also I would like to say hi from Indonesia to Dandi. Oh, it's one of my friends. That's really nice. All right, everyone. So, content creator is something that we think we can achieve, right? But nowadays, all the educators and me as a teachers and probably all of us here, we want to know more about creating something. And I would like to be very happy and grateful. First of all, I would like to say thank you, Krya, for making this session and Meetalk happen. Krya has always give us the really nice and very creative way to acknowledge all the educators as well. And also thank you for all the participants who are here with the same heart and mission to keep education alive, relevant, and meaningful. So everyone, just for a brief explanation, Educators Meet Talk is a special edition designed to equip educators from around the world with the skills and insights needed to become impactful content creators in education. And today we have so many, we can say like three best content creators in education speakers with us. We will have the first one is Miss Umamageswary Muniandy from Malaysia, and also Mr. Rahmat Prayuda from Indonesia, and Mr. Zecariah Chito Alburo Jumawan from Philippines. This is really great. So I hope everyone will enjoy and get so many things. All right. So without further ado, for the opening session, everyone, I would like to give the opportunity to Miss Sintawati Sutanto as Head of Teachers Development in Krya Global Indonesia for giving us the really warm welcoming remarks. Miss Sinto, the time is yours.
Thank you, Miss KB. Good afternoon, everyone. Nice to see
Good
you.
afternoon.
Afternoon.
Hi. So I'm Sinto. I'm from Krya Global. And this is like what KB said, that this is a very good program for educators. So I'm glad to see you here, all united by our exciting theme today, content creation in education. A huge thank you to every single teacher and educator who was logged on from around the world to be here. Your dedication to growing and sharing is the driving force behind this community. We have an absolute treat for you today. We are honored to be joined by three fantastic speakers who are leaders in this field. Let's give a big virtual welcome to our guests. Hailing from Malaysia, please welcome teacher Umamageswary Muniandy. Yeah. And then joining us from Indonesia, we have Mr. Rahmat. And I think from the Philippines, a warm welcome to Zecariah Chito. We can't wait to hear their insights and learn from their experiences in creating dynamic education content. So to everyone participating, get ready to be inspired. Let's make the most of this opportunity to learn, share, and collaborate. All right, let's jump right in. Thank you all and enjoy the Meet Talk.
All right. Thank you so much, Miss Sintawati Sutanto, for the welcoming remarks. It's so happy to meet you again. And everyone, let's jump to the rules for this session, rules of Educators Meet Talk. So the first one is, yeah, always you are going to be mute during the speaker session. And if you have questions, feel free to do the communication in the chat room with this format shown on the screen. So you can type hi and then type the speaker's name that you want to address, and then write down your name and from what country are you, and then you can write or you can type your questions to the chat room. Surely I will read it, and if we have time, we will always answer and try to answer your questions. All right, that's all the rule for today. So, without further ado, we are going to meet our first speakers for the Educators Meetalk Content Creation in Education today. So, everyone, please welcome Miss Umamageswary Muniandy. So, first of all, I would like to give brief explanation about her profile. She has been a dedicated teacher for the past 14 years and currently serving at SK Sungai Dua Butterworth. And she is a Guru Cemerlang or excellent teacher, Google certified teacher trainer, Cikgu Juara Digital, Edufluencer, Apple Learning Coach, and Microsoft Innovative Educators expert. And she also served as a trainer for the North Seberang Perai District Education Office. And she is very passionate about integrating technology into teaching and learning. And she has led numerous workshops on AI in education, gamification, and digital creativity while guiding students to success in both national and international competition. So please welcome Miss Uma from Malaysia. Everyone, please give a warm welcome. Miss Uma, the time is yours.
Okay, good evening, everyone.
Good
First, I
evening.
would like to thank our moderator, Miss Gabby, and also the organizer from Krya Global for inviting me to be part of this section. So, and I would like to share my screen first. Okay, good evening, everyone. And my name is Umamageswary Muniandy, and I am a teacher from SK Sungai Dua Batuat, Malaysia. Today, I will share about content creation in education. I will talk about why content creation is important for teachers, and also I will show some apps that I always normally use to create engaging lessons for my students. Okay. Okay, when we say content creation in education, what do we mean? It simply means teachers designing learning materials to help students learn in creative and engaging ways. So content creation is not only about using technologies, it's about how we make learning more meaningful and interesting for our students. Why content creation matters? As educators, why does content creation matters? Because when teachers create their own contents, lesson become more visual and engaging. It also helps us explain complex idea in a simple way. By designing, sorry, by designing our own slides, videos, or activities, we can adapt lessons for different level of students and even share our works with other teachers. Content creation also helps us build our professional identity as educators. Because when we share, we inspire not only our students, but also our teachers in our community. Okay, there are a few types of content creations that normally I'll use in my classroom teachings. For example, like visuals. So for example, when we use design visuals like infographic posters. Normally for infographic posters and teaching slides, I normally use Canva, Keynote, and Google Slides. For videos, for stories, especially for storytelling or for flipped classroom or tutorial videos, I normally use clips or CapCuts or Filmora. And sometimes I do use Canva as well. Canva, normally I use a lot of Canva in my content creations. And for interactive lessons, normally for gamification, I would like to add up, normally in my classrooms, I'll say I would in every lessons I'll try to have one games. Games is always make students engaging and motivating. So normally what a platform that I use is quizzes, Kahoot, and sometimes I use Minecraft education as well. For AI, yes, I do integrate AI. I normally use AI. Lately, I've been using so many AI's materials, and I do teach my students to use AI as well. Like for example, for ChatGPT, I'll use for lesson plans. I prompt to get generate AI pictures in Canva and other tools as well. For students, normally for students, I'll guide them how to use to create their own projects such as podcasts, blogs, and AI digital stories. Okay, now let's look at some tools and platforms that teachers can use for content creation. Okay, these are some tools that normally I use in my content creations. For images and visuals, I usually use Canva because it is easy and teacher friendly. And lately with the Canva latest edition, Canva AI, there's so many things that we can use using Canva. Like you can build an app, you can even build a website using Canva. Same goes to Gemini. Okay, and there are also AI tools like Link AI, ImageFX, ChatGPT, Copilot, and under Google AI, that's Google AI Studio, Google Wix, and all these you can create beautiful images. And most of it is, all of these are free to use. I mean, it's a subscription type of applications and platforms, but they are free plans for us educators. We can really utilize it to make our contents for educations, and we don't have to subscribe actually. Like ChatGPT, you can generate nice pictures, and Gemini with the latest additions, latest today's update, we got to know that Gemini has added it's called Banana Nano, if I'm not mistaken, that we can generate beautiful pictures using Gemini. And Leonardo is based on credit points, and it is every day you get back your credit. So you can generate pictures easily, and it's beautiful pictures you can create using Leonardo AI. And these two apps, as you can see on the screen, you can even make videos and also images. Okay, like for AI videos, I use Google AI Studios, Canva. Canva is the easiest, I'll say. Hagen, and let's say you want like to have a presentation type of videos, you can use Hagen. And you want to create a creative videos, you can use Kling AI and also this app. And for AI voice, yes, there's a few platforms that normally I'll use is Google AI Studios. And you can create beautiful videos for 8 seconds using your Google AI Studios. It's a free version. You don't have to subscribe. You just use the free plan just to create and all this. And 11 labs to generate human-like natural narrations. Yeah, human-like sounds. So that means it won't sound like a robot talking over. When you prompt or you upload your script in 11 labs, it turns into natural narrations. So this is useful when we are creating a video explainer videos or digital storytelling. Same goes to Canva. We can easily create one in Canva as well. Okay, this video is without any music. Okay, this one this is a video created with Google with AI. Google Vids has a lot of ready-made templates and also a big library of stock pictures, videos, and audio. So we teachers, we just need one template, a nice one that we can choose. There's a lot of templates, and we edit it with our own text and ideas. And in a few minutes, we get a complete videos, and it won't take. Even in 5 minutes, you can generate a nice videos using Google Vids. For example, the one that you saw just now is a turtle clips, 8-second clips. Actually, it's a one scene for my video, the video I created about turtle in Malaysia. And for teachers, the suggestion is we can use it for our lesson introductions for storytelling purpose. And let's say you want to show any science explanation, you can use Google Sheets as well. This is another example I'm going to show is Hagen. Students to create clear. Okay, this is called Hagen. Yes, Hagen you can generate for free. You can generate 3 videos, and when you for the following months you get another 3. So this you can use different accounts to create uh, clips like this. So agent can create AI avatars that speak naturally. So just like real teachers or presenters. So normally, for example, I can just upload my script on it. Agent will produce a video with a person speaking in clear English. This is very useful for teachers who want to create explainer videos or for flip classroom to contents or tutorial videos for students to watch. The best part is that it saves time because we don't have to record ourselves on camera. This is in Malay language. I'll show another video. This is created by a teacher who attended my workshop. It is the end product by the teacher. Okay, this video is about 2-3 minutes videos is created in 5 steps. Okay, I use these 5 steps to create this. The first video, this one, I created within 1 hour, just using based on 5 steps that I have shown just now in the slide. This one created by a teacher who attended my workshop. And 5 steps that I have taught them, the teachers, is first you need to generate a story. Okay. Sorry. First, we generate a story first. Okay, then second is generate the audio. The third is generate the cartoon characters. And fourth, we generate the animated backgrounds and edit all in video editing tools. Okay, all these are using just free applications. And the outcome, I'll say, it's very nice and it's very engaging. When my students, when they watch the videos, they really like it. And they really can remember after a few days when I ask them to recall back what they have watched, they can relate back, they can narrate back the stories that they have watched earlier. Okay, for the first step that I say generate story, I use ChatGPT. Besides using ChatGPT, teachers, you can use Microsoft Copilot. There are few platforms that we can generate a script for our story. Then I use 11 Labs. 11 Labs to produce the narration and narration voice. Okay, 11 Labs, there are a lot of beside English, there's a lot of languages that you can select. Like just now, we use the Malay. There's a Malay option, Malay language option in 11 Labs. Let's say you're from other countries, you can look for your particular country language, and you can select the voice. And for the cartoon characters, I use Adobe Express. It's totally free, teachers. There's a lot of characters, as you can see on the screen. There are few characters that you just choose the characters. You upload the voice that you created in 11 Labs and combine it. And it will be auto-combined by Adobe Express when you upload the voice. And once you got the outcome, before you edit all the outcomes, you use Canva for the background. So just now when you watch this video, you can see some animations, background animation, like the background, the sun, the butterflies, the bees, all are created using Canva animations. And when you got all these done, you just edit all in video editing tools. Within 1 hour, you can create a very nice animation tools for your students. Even it depends. It caters on primary and also secondary students, and also even you can make a nice explanation videos using just these 5 steps. Okay, for today's, I would like to talk more about Gemini. Okay, latest edition of Gemini Canvas teaches we can do a lot of things. One of it, we'll watch the intro video first. Okay, it's about Gemini, Canvas in Gemini. With Canvas in Gemini, so many things we can do as educators, and it will take very, very less time to create a very nice outcomes. Okay, one of it, as you can see here, with Gemini, we can generate with Gemini, we can create quizzes, worksheets, even interactive lessons in just few clicks. For example, here you can see a quiz that was created in Gemini within seconds. I mean, it's not even 1 minute I was able to create this quiz. It saves times and help teachers, like let's say, or if teachers can use it. It is a free. Gemini is free for everyone, and it saves times and help teachers to create so many things from Gemini using Gemini Canvas. So many content, sorry. As you can see, this is a quiz created using Gemini Canvas. It's very interactive and can just embed the code that provided by, you can share the, you can copy the code from Gemini, just embed it in your blog or your Google site, and or you can use in your own domain. And students, you just share the link to the students, they can just play. As you can see, when we just prompt in Canvas, it will start to code and we can preview the outcome. If let's say you are not satisfied with the outcome, you can reprompt it, ask him to regenerate a new one. If there is any error, it automatically will identify the errors for us. So you will get this kind of quiz, which is interactive and it's very engaging. And students will be interested to do a quiz. It's one way for them to, for us to do assessment, to assess our students on what, on the topic that we have taught them. Okay, this is another visualization that we can use, we can create using Gemini. So for science, mainly for science topic, when we have this kind of visualization, it will make students to understand more. They find the class very interesting and they can understand better. And we even we can teach them how to generate one on their own. Okay, for example, for teaching and learning, we can, for example, the one I'm showing on the screen is 3D planet generator. I just prompt, you just, we don't have to type in lengthy prompts. We just use a simple prompt and ask him to, ask Gemini to create one for us. Okay, this is what it created, 3D planet generator. So students can learn about planet easily, okay? And all these are created not even within seconds, I'll say, few seconds. Okay, this is another one. You even can create games using Gemini Canvas. This is the easiest a platform that we can create so many contents, education contents for our classroom teachings and learning. Okay, one of it, the one that I recently created is a Pac-Man. We can also prompt to in Gemini Canvas. Maybe we can ask. Maybe we can prompt in a way that we can insert questions while the students play. So while they play, they answer the questions. Another one, if you're a music teacher, so let's say you need to students to practice, you can even prompt it in Gemini Canvas. It was me playing, so I'm not good at music, so I was just wanted to show this as a demo. So I did this video for demo actually. Okay, for it, it also can generate traditional materials like worksheets, interactive worksheet. Here's an example of a pronouns worksheet. You just prompt, you get this is the final result, and students can just, when you reshare it to the students, they can just click the answers. So by doing this kind of worksheets, a student will learn, which at the same time, we can assess them and they can do their own self-learning. Student even can check their scores and answers, and they know if let's say there's any errors, they know why they got it wrong, so they will learn by themselves. Okay, once we generate, let's say, a game or a quiz in the Gemini Canvas, how do we share it to our students? We just copy the code, we embed it in our Google site. Like myself, I have my own site, Google site. Google site is totally free. It's like a website for, like, it's a drag and drop website. So you just embed the code in Google site and just share the link to your students. And they can, and let's say you need to know which students had answered and you want to assess the students, you can link the Google site uh, to the Google Sheet by using the extension called AppScript. So whenever they answer, they fill up the Google form and we get the we know which students had answers and their scores in Google Sheet. In Google Sheet, there is an extension called AppScript. You just copy the code from Gemini and paste it there. Even Gemini can generate the one that we wanted to be pasted in the AppScript. So when you link this Google Sheet with with your Google site, and every time a student center, each time the students play the games or answer the quiz, you get the report here. Okay, as I said earlier, for prompts, we don't have to write a lengthy prompts. We just use the basic, let's say, stick to the point. Let's say in this case, my prompt is very simple. create an interactive 3D models, and what I wanted to be, what features that I wanted to be in that particular games of quiz. I want for a year, I want it has the motion, real-time motion, that students can be able to zoom in and out, rotate the view, and click each planet to review the key facts. This is the outcome I got it. As you can see from the video, I just type in my text prompt, and it starts, Gemini Canvas will start generating the codes. Once it's done, we can preview. Let's say we are satisfied. We can just copy, or let's say you need to add, you wanted to add in some features like quiz or questions. You can just prompt it again. Once you are satisfied, see, as you can see, whenever a student clicks on a planet, you give the fact of the planets. It makes our life easier as educator. We don't have to do long explanation in class. Let the students be learn on themselves. As like in the prompt, I say students can zoom in and zoom out. So we just copy the code. As you can see from the video, just embed it in your Google site or your own blog or domain, if you have your own domain, own site actually. With the Gemini, another interesting thing that we can do in Gemini is create storybooks within few seconds. Like you just prompt what kind of story you want. You can, Gemini will just create one nice audio visual book for you. What you are watching is a real-time creations, what I was doing in Gemini. So as you can see, it doesn't take a lot of time to generate one. Okay, finally we got our audio book with very beautiful visuals. Okay, I'll skip to the end part so that we can see. We can just okay, once we are satisfied with the outcome, we can just share the link to our student directly, or you can just download it as PDF, put it in any platform, and make it as a mini library. You can even prompt in Gemini says once they listen to the audio, they need to answer a few questions. You can make it as an interactive quiz or interactive questions for them to answer after they listen to the audiobook. And let's say there's a difficult words for students. If you think the word is something that the students cannot understand, you can just ask Gemini to edit back. For example, like this, you can just highlight, and as you can see from the screen, I just highlight one sentence. So it will suggest you another similar sentence. So many things we can use Gemini Canvas in our education. Okay. This is all from me. Thank you.
All right. Well, that's really, really helpful for all the educators, Miss Uma. Thank you very much. So for later on for the question, we will ask you questions at the Q&A session. All right. Thank you so much, Miss Uma. Okay, so let's move on to the next speaker of the day, everyone. Please meet Mr. Rahmat Prayuda, SPD GR. He is an art teacher at SDI Al Azhar Cairo Palembang with over 12 years of experience in primary education and school event planning, an Apple professional learning specialist, and Apple distinguished educators. He specialized in sketching, illustrations, educational media, and movie editing. And also, he's very active as a social media influencer. And Mr. Rahmat also shares his teaching adventures from animation and drawing to creative art projects. Passionate about culture, he performs and promotes Indonesia's traditional dances, aiming to inspire appreciation for the arts and spark curiosity in learning. So please welcome Mr. Rahmat Prayuda, and the time is yours, Mr. Rahmat. Can I say?
Hello.
Okay, so all good,
Good.
right? All right, so Mr.
Okay.
Rahmat, everything good? Okay, the signal, everything, the connection.
Okay. I think that is a good one. So I try first for sharing the screen.
All right,
It's working.
sure.
Okay. Hello, everyone. First that I want to introduce myself. My name is Rahmat Prayuda, SPDGM. So I'm a professional learning specialist, Apple Distinguished Educator, and also I'm a Guru Creator content for Indonesia. So today we will talk about content creator teacher, build a digital class. Before that, I want to tell about my background. So I'm an art teacher in elementary school. So I also for creator content for my schools, my class, and beside that, I'm a traditional dancer. So I have a group and community to explore about traditional dancers. And after that, and also I am exploring digital class for I think starting in 2016. So I got now to license for teaching a digital class. That's because of that, I explore more about content creation. Content creation. So my motivation is first one is I want to grab my students' attention. I know this we face the Gen Z that they don't like about the conventional things or the old things. So I try to make my classes have a more exploring, more happiness, more interaction with the students. So that's one of my motivation to create as a content creator, as a person that always builds my class. And the second one, my motivation is because of I want to share what I have, what I learned, and all about the activities in my class. So that's two things that it brings me to share almost every week. So the idea is back from my I can say like my professionalism. So with the first one, I always brings my creative medias because of I am an art class. So sometimes they just thinking about how I bring my student can sing, can draw, can dance, and anything. But I also sometimes I do a project with another subject to create a creative medias with the digital class. And the second one, because of I'm a dancer, I also bring the traditional dance class for all the elementary students and also for the primary one because we are in the same group. And the third one, the new things that I learned because of I joined for the digital class is a drawing and an animation. This is I learned in maybe like 2 or 3 years. So and I create extracurricular for special for animation for the students for grade 4, 5, and 6. So I always sharing about three things in my social media. So I will talk about the apps that I used. The first one is I use as numbers, and maybe you will think about like Excel one. So numbers is one of the apps in iPads because I work with iPads. So numbers is I will love to sharing to how to students create a creation to make of colorful tables, documents. It's all about that. And the second one is Procreate. That's the app that I use for creating illustration and animations. And the third one in Keynote. Keynote is like a PowerPoint presentation. So I love to work with the Keynote because I can directly there create my animation clips, GIF, and anything with the Keynote one. And the other one is GarageBand because of sometimes I need to original music, so I only play the loops in the GarageBand or using sampler to students go to get the new sounds from the around them. So the GarageBand is will be my apps to create a background for my videos. And the fifth one is AR Maker. AR Maker is one of the apps you can create augmented reality background for elementary students. So you can create a document, but the special things that why I use the pages because I can publish directly by my devices to Apple Books worldwide in 51 countries directly with the pages and very easy for me to publish my books. So this is the step that I use for creating content. The first one is planning. Why I say planning? Because we are as a teacher that we don't want our main works is gone because we focus on the creation. So the planning is I just make a content when I in a class. So I never like try to make a fixed situation with my students to create a content. So they just like doing their works. So I just recording because of I'm not in a focus for me. So when they works, I recording them and I make it as my content. And the second one, after I get planning for them, then I just came with the recording time. So recording time is I just work that in my class. So I never like fake situation as my student like hi hello like smile in camera because we are recording for a content. No, I never do that because I think that I just wanna share the real class and the real situation in my class. And after I got planned and recording, after that editing sometimes I use I do when I have a free time in the evening or the last afternoon. So it's never like disturbing my main time with my students. And after that, the last step is publishing. So this is the most important thing that the content creator should do is choose the right time for publishing your media because for me, it's a good time is in evening times and in the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I always like publishing my media in the evening for in that day because I think that people more engaging at the times. So my strategy to create a content is three things. The first, because we are watching in the smartphone on and tablet and everything's because of that. First thing is should be visual. So I always think about the visual. It should be good. It should be fit for everyone. It should be looks nice. Like so, I will always think about how my students create a good things so that people can attract with them. Or also I should think about how I take the video so people will be like like happy to see my video. So I was the first things I should think about the visual of my video or media that I want to share. The second one is my strategy is the goals because of I think when people watch the social media, they will think about the what they need, maybe for fun, for learning, for teaching, or everything. So I just think before I publishing my medias or my content, I should think what should I what the goals that I want about that content. And the third one, I also think about the public interest or popularity. So because of sometimes that we want our video going to viral, so we should think about the popular things in that time. So also you can think about that, so you can get that attention also. So, because of we are talk about the class that I lead, this is the my students' result when we are using for digital class, and also I sharing in my social media. First one, this is about create illustration. So they are just drawing illustration. I don't want to just drawing illustration. I ask them to make the illustration to be like batik where they can wear it their own batik, their own motif. So this is, I think, the useful things from the cloth to be a real product. And the second one, also, I asked my students to create a book, so ebook. They create a drawing, the illustration. They put a voice, no, a voice and drawing by another apps. So they put it. So this is also one of my students' works. And this is the illustration. So I asked them to explore more about the digital illustration. So this is the result when my students create for the illustration drawing. And this is using a keynote. So they create a comic. So students just put the shapes using drawing style, put the titles, text, and everything. So they make a digital comics with a topic about science. And this is the animation clips when I in my extracurricular time. So I will bring you or to the apps. So this is the apps we call it appropriate. So this is how my students create. So this is like a topic my students in a animation class. We just doing very simple things, but students can explore their creativity about how to use the digital to create an animation. So it is for like for fifth and sixth graders. So not all the students in elementary have can join this. Only for fifth and sixth graders. This is the apps appropriate that I use for creating animation. So we're back for and for the traditional dance, because of I teach almost every week, so I just wanna make their interest with the Indonesian culture, of course. So because of that, I got also interest from the community and the people of South Sumatra. So with that, because of I share many times, I got like I can reach engage from the content that I built like 7 million viewers, and also my teaching class and my extracurricular class is got attention from the national TV. They put it to the national TV shows, and also some of the we call it news, digital news from the platform like Instagram. They just put in my students to tell to everyone that's about the digital class in my class. So the result is I got my students is more active, so they just like creating more because of they just feeling fun with with my art time. And the second one, the result is make students and parents interest. Some of the parents sometimes is contact me to ask to ask their kids to on the social media the content that I made. And the third one is the community interest. So it's also give blast for our school. So many students just want to join to be like our students because of they watch some videos, some viral content, or some news. So that my keywords to create content is three things. First one is brave. Sometimes the teachers they have a good things, a good media, but they don't brave to put it on the social media. So I think the brave is most important things that you can start now and brave to put your content to social media. And the second one, of course, is creative because of it's not only because of you want people's attention, but with the creative, you can grab your student attention. I think that is the most important thing when we as a teachers. And the third thing, don't forget about students' work. Sometimes I just brings the students' word in my topics in my art time. So I never like bring the old things for them. I just like bring the what they like tunes, like toys and everything to be a topic in my art time. So for me, the teachers is not just as a spectators, but teachers can create and spread goodness with the creator content. I think that's all from me.
Wow, that's really nice, Mister. So, hopefully, maybe next time we could join to make a really nice content together.
Yeah,
Because
I love to say that.
what you have done, I have seen one or two and more of your work in social media because it's very famous. I mean, like it's gone viral, and hopefully everything will. I mean, like still go in the same direction as always when you do
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Okay, that's really great. Okay. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
sir. So now we are going to move on to the next speaker of the day. So first of all, everyone, I want to remind you that you can ask questions through the chat room. Once again, you have to mention your name and also mention where are you come from and then what country. I mean, and then ask your question. And if you want to address your question to a certain speaker, you can also mention their name as well. Okay, so next speaker, please welcome everyone, Mr. Zecariah Chito Alburo Jumawan, LPT, MBA, HTM. He's a licensed professional teacher with a BS in hotel and restaurant management and units in continuing professionals education. With 9 years of experience as a university educator, he excels in strategies that boost student engagement and knowledge retention. And currently pursuing his Doctor of Business Administration, he blends academic expertise with creative influence beyond teaching. Mr. Chito is a successful content creator and known for travel and comedy skits. Features on GMA 7 Kapusomo, Jessica Soho, and as Kumu live streamers for ABS CBN. His mastery of visual storytelling enriches his attractive lessons, videos, and presentation, making him a model for educators, building personal brands that bridge traditional teaching with digital influence. So, Mr. Chito, the time is yours.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much, Miss Gab, for that very humble introduction. You know, it's very first time. It's my very first time to talk about being a content creator and being an educator, because as a content creator, I separate being an educator and a content creator. But this time, I mean, for this academic school year, I started integrating being an educator and being a content creator, because our students here in the Philippines and in the world, especially the Gen Z Alpha, they love learning the lessons in a different way. That is why for this afternoon, I'll be sharing to you the video that I made just this morning. And I believe that all of our viewers right now. We have 2,000 plus viewers with what Miss Ruma discussed on the content creation. Why is it important? What are the platforms? And it was deepened by Sir Rama by giving us the reason why he started content creation. For my side, I'll be giving you a content that I made just this morning, and this video has an examination, so all of you should listen and watch this video so that you can answer to the questions or to the quiz that I made. Are you ready? If you are ready, kindly shot ready in the chat box before I proceed, because I really want to make sure that we have audience and living audience around the world. And I'm very grateful for Krya for inviting me for this educators meetup 33. And yes, we are seeing a lot of thumbs up. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please watch this video. Believe that we live in a digital world. Students are digital natives, meaning they are comfortable with technology. That's why teachers can leverage a lesson by using this familiarity, by making lessons and materials on platforms where students are already using, making lessons more engaging and more relevant. Content creation promotes personalized learning. It allows students to learn at their own pace and in ways that suit the individual needs. Good day, everyone, and welcome to this Krya event. Today, we will be discussing about the tourism experiences. Tourists travel because of the activities that they want to engage in, and a place should offer variety of activities so that tourists will enjoy. This time, let's discover the types of tourism based on activities engaged in. And this include number one is visiting friends and relatives. So one of the reasons why people travel, because they want to visit their friends and relatives. Second is religious, wherein tourists engage in visiting churches or being part of a pilgrimage. The third one is culture and heritage. Different countries, you have different cultural practices and traditions. That is why if you visit for the first time in a country, you need to visit their museums to know more about their history. The fourth one is adventure. It requires high level of physical activities. And these tourists should be physically charged. It means you should be ready. The fourth one is nature-based. This one, it involves places in the vast natural resources. It doesn't require high level of physical activities, but it's just more on being connected with nature. The sixth one, or the last one, is shopping. Tourists go to other places because they want to buy things that is more affordable in that place. Example, in the Philippines, if you want to buy Uniqlo or Geo, it's much expensive, like 500 per shirt. But in Japan, that's 100 to 200 pesos only. If you want to have a Nitsuka Tiger in the Philippines, you need to save 9,000 to 10,000 pesos. But in Japan, that's only 3,000 to 5,000 pesos. Okay, so basically, that's how we conduct our classes with PowerPoint and explanation. But in my class, this is how I do it.
The view is something like um Everything that happened right below. I'm surprised with the best of your portrait. I know I won't forget all he's done.
So that's it. And before we will have our quiz, I'd like to input that it is nice that we also integrate what is trending right now so that our students will be able to really see our lesson relevant and they will engage more. Now, if you are ready for the quiz, this is now the application with what Miss Uma made mention about Gemini quiz. So I'll be giving you. So this is the QR code of our quiz, and I hope that some of our participants right now and our audience can take the exam or the quiz. This is very short. That's 10 points only, 10 items rather. So please scan the QR code and it will direct you to the quiz. So I'll give you 2 minutes to answer the quiz. And again, thank you so much, Krya, for having me, Sir Antonios, Miss Uida, and to the rest of the team, Sir Jeremy, thank you so much. And to all the educators out there, I know this is very challenging, but it is always, the difficult, the hard times are always in the beginning. Once you master this, that's the time that, you will enjoy more of your time. Because for me, example, instead of giving you the presentation face to face or live, I did it recorded. So I'm more relaxed right now because it's already recorded. Always remember that when we start something new, we should start small and let us always leverage the existing materials that we have. You don't need to have a new curriculum, new learning plans. All you need to do is to integrate your lessons for this year or for this academic year. You may just make contents on your first quarter and then the following year, second quarter. Just make baby steps. And later on, you'll be able to finish all the lessons all throughout the year. I guess and I believe we have already responses. Someone got 10 out of 10. There are 3 who got 10 out of 10, 8 out of 10, and 9 out of 10. See, if your class is integrated with content creation, it's more easier for you to understand, and there is really retention. Always remember, when you do content creation in class, always collaborate with other teachers around your place or your area. And we are thankful for Krya for having this, because right now we are doing collaboration, not only in the Philippines, but around Asia. And join conversations like this and the power of collective impact. So with this Educators Meet Talk 33, we were able to share our best practices from Indonesia, from Malaysia, and from the Philippines. And with that, thank you so much for listening, and thank you, Priya, for having me. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much, Kriya, and good evening, everyone.
Oh, okay. So, Mr. Chito,
Yes, Miss.
so is it really the end of your session today?
Yes, it's the end of my session, Miss
Wow,
Gab.
it looks like I'm starstruck right now. I feel like wow, I'm like get carried away by how you deliver the materials.
Yeah,
So
that
fun.
that's why my student will not. That's why I encourage teachers to do content creation, because when you do like this video like this,
Mhm.
okay, students will be able, they will be shocked. Oh, it's already 50 minutes. Oh, it's already 30 minutes. because you did it in a different way. So we have the same time. We have 10 to 15 minutes, but it's, it's like, oh, it's done already.
Yes, true. It's very interesting and fun. Hopefully, all the educators here who join this session of Educators Meetalk will also learn how to deliver material in the classroom, like in a really fun way, just like what we learned with Miss Uma and also Mr. Rahmat
Yes.
this evening. All right, Mr. Chito, thank you very much for the session. I've learned so much, and actually, I got 3 out of 10. Okay, just for my score is only 3 out of 10. I tried the quizzes, but yeah, maybe I didn't pay attention much, so I will be paying more attention later. Thank you very much, Mr. Chito. So now we are going to jump into the Q&A session. So if somebody have questions here, maybe you can give your questions. So as the admin already give you the example of how giving questions, you can type your question in the chat room here by mentioning the name of the speakers and mention your name as well and your country and give your questions in the chat room. So we also have questions, the top 3 questions that has been arranged by all the participants. They already submit their questions through the Google form. So I would like one of the speakers, can I have Mr. Rahmat to answer the first questions from Lourdes Puchai Aroko. I'm so sorry, correct me if I'm wrong, from Cambodia. How do you balance curriculum standards with creative freedom when designing educational content? Maybe Mr. Rahmat will help to answer this question.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's really interesting because we as a content creator sometimes we doing fake things to get attention from the social media.
True.
But for me, when I do my class and my content is the same way, then I should learn first from the curriculum. I learn from what the topics that they should students learn, what the topic that students should get. And after that, when I example like students should know about the how to create the lines, how to create a picture with the lines. So with that, the small things I brings to the reality things. Sample with the lines, the students can create the illustration, perspective illustration. So or the from the lines, the students can create a motif, traditional motif, or with the line, the students can create like imagination illustrations
True.
or they can like the things that's more closer with the students. I said like I wanna go into the students' world. So with that I can create a like a student's interest and people interest. So I just want to make like everything should be like colorful, like an interest for the students and for the others when they watch the students' works. So I always see the topics first, and after that I build to be like interesting content. That's from me.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Rama, for the question, for the answer. And can I have Miss Uma to answer the questions number 1 from the participants? How do you balance curriculum standards with creative freedom when designing educational content? Is Miss Uma here, or maybe the connection is not really good? Or
sorry, I muted my mic. Very sorry. Thank you, Miss Gabby. Okay, for this question, I'll say I'll use differentiated content creation. For example, I design multiple versions of worksheets. That means, let's say I have different level of students. So creating worksheets is easy now, just like what I've shown just now with Gemini. It is so easy. You just create multiple versions, like at least about 2 or 3 versions. One simple, for example, one simple, one more advanced to cater the advanced students. And I also use a lot of visuals and videos so that students with different learning styles can follow. Tools like Gemini, as I said, Gemini, Canva makes it easy to adopt materials, to adopt and adapt the materials quickly. So it's give all the children to participate in lessons, and it caters their levels. So through visuals, it makes more interactive, fun, and engaging, and motivation. Is definitely increase their motivation to study as well.
True. Okay, Miss Uma, thank you very much. How about Mr. Chito? What do you think about the first questions?
For the first question, if I may just share, in my class, I
Mhm.
don't allow students to take notes.
Wow.
Yeah, they don't have notebooks
Mhm.
because I make sure that when I conduct my lesson, they will remember it until they die. Because, in
Okay.
education, we have standard curriculum, and the best, if I may share, Miss Gab, the best profession in the world is being a teacher. Why?
Mhm.
Because you have the freedom to design your own classroom. You may learn about cell inside the classroom. You can also learn about cell outside the classroom. But
True.
it's up to you how you design. That is why one of the challenges of being a teacher is how to sustain your energy from the first year of teaching until you retire. For me, what's important is we always go back to the core, to the value or to the message of our lesson, and then we design. At the end of the day, our end point or end game or our objective should be that the students will be able to remember until they die what we have discussed inside the classroom with the help of content creation. And what's good with content creation, they can replay it many times.
True. That's really great. Thank you so much, Mr. Chito. So we still have two more questions from the participants who joined our session today. So we are going to jump to the second questions then. Okay. So it's from Indonesia, from Tresya Febrianti Sarese. So, what strategies can educators use to support students from diverse backgrounds and abilities, and how can we foster a more inclusive learning environment? So, can Miss Uma help to answer this first?
Oh, sorry, Miss Gabby. Just now I answered Kata's question number 2 as well for different
Oh,
level of students. Actually, I have mistakenly answered number 2 actually.
oh, that's fine. That's fine then.
Yes, so for
Uh,
the different levels, differentiated learnings, as I said earlier, we use the platforms such as Canva, Gemini to create a lot of versions of worksheets or quizzes for students to make it interactive. So students, we can engage students in a way that they will have a fun lesson throughout our lessons. So it caters, let's say for the quiz, we have two different versions for it caters for the different levels. And definitely, I believe the students will be engaged and motivated, and and really understands what you have taught them in the earlier lesson.
Okay.
That's
That yeah, that's true, Miss Uma. Thank you very much. So how about Mr. Rahmat then? What do you think? How to support students from diverse backgrounds and abilities, or as a strategy as an educators?
Okay, for me, like when I deliver things and I ask my students to do the work that I want, I just give them the big space for them. So whatever they can do, whatever they can explore, they what creativity that I have, I give them a big space for that, so they can just live on themselves. So with that, I believe that they can like more confident with what they do, what they want to do. Just make
Yeah,
a space for them.
true. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Rahman, for the answer. How about Mr. Chito then? What strategies?
For what
Mm,
strategies,
yeah.
before we go to the strategies,
Mm-hmm.
in our university, before we start our classes, we are
Yeah.
given by the guidance office of the different multiple intelligences of our
Mm-hmm.
student per section, so
Mm-hmm.
that we can plan all throughout the year. And for me, we divide the students. If they're good in drawing, then
Mm-hmm.
they can be in one group. If they are musically inclined, they'll
Mm-hmm.
be in one group. That's in the beginning of the class. But towards the end, you need to mix them and let them realize that diversity is very important so that they'll be able to share their talent. So it's more on giving values to students, and what Mr. Ramat said, let's give them space, big space for them to explore. And Miss Uma said that we have many available platforms available to utilize. So that's it.
Yeah, that's true. As an educators, we also have to catch up with like the era nowadays, right? We have so many platforms for the students and also for them to learn. We have so many talent from the students, and we cannot like only shape them just the way we want them to be, right?
Yeah, the
And
way that
that's
we were shaped before.
yes, true.
It's
That's true.
different now.
Yeah, that's true. So I'm so inspired by all of you guys. So, but we have more questions. The third question is from Indonesia, Ruth Putriani Saragi. How can I implement pedagogical learning for my students who are Generation Z, Gen Z? Wow. How about Mr. Chito? Can you help
Yeah.
me to answer this one?
Last year we had the grade 7 last year were Generation Z, but right now we have the Gen Z Alpha. They are more, you can only have their
Dynamic.
attention for 2 minutes. That's why in my class, they really need to go out. The 2 minutes is for instruction, then they will get out. No.
True.
One of the topics that I discussed in ICT was about to know what's the history of communication or how do we communicate before. So what I did is I asked the students to interview people who are 40 years old and above to ask them how do they communicate. And after that, they'll go back inside the classroom and then they will discuss. Technically, what we can do in the classroom is that we combine face-to-face and online learning. And then later on, they document it so that later on, the future generation will be able to see what they have done in the future. Because, it's very important to know the past and the history because we learn from that. Thank you.
True. Okay. How about Mr. Rahmat? Can you help me with the question number 3? How can I implement pedagogical learning for my students who are Generation Z?
Okay, I think that you can start um like everything's now like what happenings now, like what students know about it, and also you can create your classes more active because we know that Gen Z is like cannot stay long. So just make an active class, make a start with the digital that they close with the students. So don't be like old teachers be. Just that.
Yeah, true. Okay. All right. Thank you, Mr. Rahmat. How about Miss Uma then? How can we implement pedagogical learning for our students who are in Generation Z?
Generation, they are digital natives. So they expect interactive, fast, and visual learning. So I implement pedagogy through blended content creations. For example, like I make short videos to explain on quick concepts and interactive quizzes for them to do on their own. And I integrate AI tools for that to make them excited in the class. So sometimes they enjoy making their own content. So I become a fussy instead. I'll just guide them at first, then let them to create on their own. Like for example, my students, they managed to create a very beautiful infographic using Canva, but a topic, I'll just give them a topic. They will create infographic using Canva. And the latest one that they were able to create a audio interactive storybooks using Canva.
That's very nice. Okay.
So this way, they are not just consumers; they are also creators of knowledge.
Yeah, true. So as we also learn how to upgrade ourselves as educators, so we also wants to know more, right? And also we just go together with the Gen Z and Gen Z Alpha who also move really fast with the technology and etc. Okay, so now thank you very much everyone. I'm so happy. There's some questions about the recording one. Yeah. Jeremy already answered that. So you can rewatch this session, Educators Meetalk, in Facebook of Krya Global. So yeah, of course you have to follow it first. You have to add friend Krya Global, and so you can rewatch this session because I surely will rewatch this session to know more about. I mean, like I want to rewatch it again to upgrade myself as well from all the speakers. All right, so as usual, everyone, we are going to do the Wi-Fi time, online Wi-Fi time. So please, everyone, open your camera, show me your really great smile, and someone from Priya will help us to screenshot. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here, especially for the speakers. And for Priya, thank you so much for accommodating us with this great session. So I need everyone to open your camera. Maybe one of you are having dinner with your family or something. Yeah, you are going to take screenshots here. Okay, so everyone can open the camera. Show me your great smile. Okay, we are going to take pictures, Wi-Fi time. Oh, I saw that one of the participants is my dad. He wants to learn about content educating. Okay, everyone, and also some teachers here, educators, you can open the camera. We are going to screenshot this one. Can I have the help from the okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, is it set? Okay, once again, we're going to take pictures. Show your happy smile. 3. Okay. 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. Okay. All right. All set, right? All right. So as we come to an end of today's Meet Talk, I'd like to thank all of our speakers. Thank you so much, Miss Uma, Mr. Rahmat, and Mr. Chito for joining us today and giving us a very, very inspiring session today. And hopefully all of us will remember that us as an educators, we are not only teaching, but we are also creating and innovating something more creatively. So this is the barcode for the certificate, and you can give your feedback through this barcode, everybody, or link. You can get your certificate here and give us your warm feedback for us to be better. And everyone, that's all for today. Every lesson, every activity, every piece of content we share is a spark that can change how students see the world. Thank you so much for being part of Educators Meet Talk content creation in education. Until we meet again, keep teaching, keep creating, and keep inspiring. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much for today. You can unmute and say thank you and say bye-bye. See you
Thank you,
soon.
everyone.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
everyone. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you very much,
Thank
everybody. Nice to see you guys. See you soon.
you.
Ay, Miss Gab, my friend would like
Yes.
to say hi to you
Who?
for a
Who is?
while.
Oh, hi, Miss Shirley. Miss
Hi,
Jerlyn.
Miss Jerlyn.
Jerlyn. Is it?
Yeah, it's Miss Jerlyn.
Hello, Miss
Jerlyn.
Gaby.
Hi, Miss Jerlyn. Nice to see you
Wow,
again.
nice to see you again.
Let's be friends on Instagram, okay?
Yes, we should. Bye
Okay.
bye.
Bye bye. I would like to I will find you on
Yeah, I will also
Mr.
find
Chito.
you. Ah,
Mr.
yeah,
Chito
yeah.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Bye,
Bye,
everyone.
everyone.
Congratulations.
Yeah, see you soon.
Thank you, Miss
Bye-bye.
Jeremy. Bye-bye.